Hi friends, we are going to see the anonymous anonymous functions or lambda functions. Anonymous functions or lambda functions are nameless functions, also called as nameless functions. Also called as nameless functions. Actually, functions are called def, like some method like a square or multiple. It takes the two parameters, and if you want to return the a into b, like this, we are going to write in this. If you call this function, we are going to take that. It will return a some, like if you print this method, like if you print this method, print of multiple of 2 comma 3. If you print this method, we will get the uh, 6 is the answer. 6 is the answer, like this. But anonymous functions or lambda functions, like it does not contain name. It does not contain the name, but it will have the uh, parameters, and it will return the output also. But in this multiple, we have written the two lines here. One is the def multiple, and one is the return that elements. But at this case, instead of going the in this case, instead of going the normal functions like this, if you go to the lambda functions, if you go to the lambda functions using lambda of a, if you try to print that square, I'm going to take the one function called number, square of a number. I'm going to take the square of the number. In that case, I'm taking that lambda a is equals to a into a. But here I'm going to take as a s is equals to lambda is equals to a into a. Here, if you want to print the output s of, if you try to give that one name, s of 4, it will goes to the this a, and it will return this a into a, 4 into 4. It will return the output called. It will return the output called. It will return the output called 16 is the answer. 16 is the answer. Instead of going the two lines and one print, like we are going to use the at the time of the using the multiple, like two lines and one is the print. We can use this as a like this also. Lambda a is a column a into a, like this. Where we use in the lambda function. In this case, lambda functions we will use in the higher order functions. In that higher order functions like map, reduce, and filter, these type of functions, we will use this map regularly, and we will use this lambda functions or anonymous functions. Because of this anonymous function, we have the without the name, we can use this anonymous functions. If you try to see the one program like using the anonymous function, if you take the s is equals to lambda of a is the column a into a. If print of s of, if you pass any argument, if you try to execute this Python list.py, we got the 16 is the answer. Like this, if you want to take the addition is equal to lambda is equal to num1 comma num2, num1 comma num2, column of num1 plus num2, num1 plus num2, print of addition of addition of, we are passing the 10 comma 20. We are passing the 10 comma 20. If we try to execute this Python test.py, we got the 1630. But if we give the message square of square of square of 4, square of 4, or can take comma also, square of 4. Here addition of addition of 10 comma 10 and 20, addition of 10 and 20. If we try to give the some message like this, if we try to give square of 4 is 16, addition of 10 and 20 is 30, like this. One more function, one more thing is, we can write directly also. If take lambda a star a, or instead of a, can take x column x star x. Instead of like this, we can take here itself only, we can go into pass. We take 4 or we take 5, try to see. So, see, 25 we call. If you want to give the message square of 5, square of 5, see, square of 5 is 25, like this. Next one is, I'm going to take x comma y, or some meaningful name is number 1 comma number 1 into number 2, I'm passing here 5 comma 6, multiple of 5 and 6, multiple of 5 and 6. Square of 5 is 25, multiple of 5 and 6 is 30. We got. Like this, we are going to use the lambda functions. These are anonymous functions without name also, we can able to use these functions. That's all friends. If you like my content, please like and subscribe my channel and support my channel. We will see in the next class what is the higher order functions, how to use these lambda functions in the higher order functions.